Hello. Thank you, love.
I just lost my phone, and I don't know where to go. No, my friends are getting stoned, somewhere on a boat.
Good morning. Maybe not to you, but to me. I am so excited to be here. We made it to Las Vegas last night at like 2:30 a.m. and we were so tired. But today we finally get to go to CES and it's literally my first year here. I'm so excited to see what MSI has in store for us this year. Very excited. Let's go check it out. I don't even know where I'm going. My first trip to CES was fantastic. We met so many awesome people and I cannot be any more grateful. From the bottom of my heart, thank you MSI for such a beautiful week. The whole point of this trip was for MSI to invite us to their booth and showcase what they have in store for us this year, mainly within their laptop department. I think most gaming laptop manufacturers lacked in terms of innovation for 2023, but ever since I checked what MSI had in store for us, I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt and accept their invitation. And so here I was, finding my way through Las Vegas, trying to head to their location, which honestly was a really cool experience overall. If you've never been here for CES, I highly recommend you do so. Okay, so MSI gave us a nice QR code to check out during the event. This overall included a bunch of the products they were featuring at their booth. However, on my end, the tech I was most excited about was their notebooks and laptops, and with reason, because at CES, they built 3 showcase rooms to introduce the latest 13th gen and RTX 40 laptops. The message they wanted to get across to us was that MSI is not only a gaming brand, but it's also a brand capable of delivering hardware for productivity and creators, which is why we saw the complete full range of laptops they have in store for us this year. And so there were an insane number of laptops in the showrooms. However, 3 laptops in particular really stood out for me. The first one was what I like to call the very new ultimate gaming budget laptop, a laptop that will retail below $1,000 US. This lived in their gallery room where we found their luxurious aesthetic laptops. When I saw this laptop for the first time, I was honestly shocked, especially after hearing the retail price of
Price
this.
range of this model will be around $799 to $999. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Which made me really excited for you guys, and I begged them to send me a unit to review. One thing I will say is that they very much listen to our reviews. I often complain about the size of their trackpads, and so with this model, they finally listened and made this 32% larger. This is also a laptop that feels a lot more premium compared to the Katana GF66 I reviewed. This time around, we've got a chassis with translucent part, a chassis that is made out of aluminum for the most part, and a high quality plastic for its translucent accents that were also added within their all new cyberpunk inspired keyboard. The bottom design of this new chassis is magnificent. This finally doesn't scream budget at all. This of course didn't stop them from still including the usual IOs we all need. Also, another thing telling me that they watch our videos is their packaging. It seems like this laptop is getting a brand new color box design with exclusive stickers. For the price, you're also getting a 1080p 144Hz IPS display powered by a CPU that can go up to the latest 13th gen i7 1300 620H processor and 40 series laptop GPUs up to the RTX 4060 for the highest tier model. One cool thing I also do admire this year is the development of Nahimic. Nahimic by SteelSeries was developed in order to deliver audio the way it was intended. On the Cyborg, because it's a twin speaker sound system, it doesn't sound as cool, but on their 14-inch Stealth Studio with their 6-speaker system, Nahimic Easy Surround sounds absolutely insane. Like you guys saw, they paired up a Bose speaker device behind my head, and with the help of the laptop speakers, I was able to experience what a realistic immersive audio experience feels like. Next to this, they also had a new laptop that will be introduced later this year. This has amazing trackpad capabilities and amazing features within. Overall, it was a laptop with great aesthetics and amazing performance, but you guys will need to wait. This laptop very much lived within their lab room, a room that introduced us to their extreme performance laptop. This included things like the Titan GT77HX, which by the way, from what I saw, is even faster than the other one we reviewed, like a lot faster, which is honestly insane. They also had laptops like the Raider GE78HX, Vector GP78HX, and both Stealth Studio models. Laptops we used to experience their new 6.1 surround sound system. And let me say that the Stealth 14 Studio in pure white was by far the most aesthetically pleasing laptop out of them all. When I was first introduced to this laptop, I honestly fell in love. The 14-inch and the 16-inch are both magnesium alloy chassis, which is fingerprint proof. The 14-inch delivers a nice two-tone color experience for a unique taste and is very slim at 19mm all around. By the way, magnesium alloy is like this metallic material that is 30% lighter compared to aluminum alloys and is more fingerprint proof. The back of the white one is absolutely stunning with this new afterburner lighting. They also gave an enlarged touchpad and grid IOs compared to most Intel 14-inch laptops. The Stealth seems to be 33% more powerful. It's all thanks to the new CPUs, their vapor chamber cooling, which they seem to improve year after year. And the fact that these units get up to a RTX 4070 in here, I'm very excited to give this 16:10 display a try, especially since it's a QHD panel outputting 240Hz. I already asked for one to review, so yeah. I will say the one thing that really stood out for me within their loft room was their new pen. So the loft room, as I was told, this was the productivity part of their tour, which means they have laptops we've reviewed in the past like the Creator 16 and others such as the Prestige lineup. By the way, their Prestige 13 is Paperlight. I sort of freaked out when I carried this for the first time. Pretty cool how they managed to hang all of its components within this room. With this in mind, MSI this year is the only company to have implemented Microsoft MPP 2.6 protocols within their new MSI Pen 2. And because their pen tip is made out of graphite, you can actually use it within your notebooks. Don't worry, I asked, tips are replaceable and they last for at least 3 years. And so overall, there's basically like very little latency in this pen. Actually, very close to none. And palm rejection within the Creator 16 was extremely amazing. The other cool thing about this pen is that every single pen within OneNote has its own vibration. I think the haptic feedback on it is what like blew my mind. And so it made me wonder, Apple, why can't we have this? I can only imagine being able to pair this with one of their Summit models. For students, it's definitely a very interesting alternative, let me tell you. From what I saw at CES, overall, I think MSI within the laptop department was the only company trying to develop better hardware, which is why I accepted their invitation to CES super last minute. I appreciate them working on new technologies to further improve their cooling chambers, developing new plastic to make laptops feel more premium and make them more durable. I also admire them bringing new devices to the game, especially that new laptop I saw within their booth. As a company, I feel like they've been the most innovative within the laptop department, more specifically Windows laptops. I also admire that from what I saw, they are trying to mainly focus on including motherboards that can be upgradable, so boards where you can change the RAM, the M2 sticks, and even the Wi-Fi cards if needed. As a whole, this is why I accepted the invitation and made this video. They really seem like they've been watching every single review I've been making, and that's why I appreciate them so much. They always seem to be taking my constructive criticism extremely well. I honestly did not think I was going to make it to CES. This was like super last minute, especially after I rejected a massive deal by a company that wanted to have full control of the content I made at CES. Note to brands, if you invite creators, let them deal with creative concepts. And for the love of God, let us say what we need to say. It overall makes brands improve their tech year after year. Again, this is why I said yes to MSI. I'm most excited to see how the Cyborg 15 and the Stealth 14 will benchmark. I have no design feedback for now. I really need to get my hands on them to see what I like and what I don't like. Thanks again to MSI for inviting us to this event, and thank you again guys for watching. It was actually a pleasure meeting a bunch of you. I will see you guys in next week's video. Take care.